So recently this video of a large alligator roaming the greens of a Florida golf course has drawn out a lot of arguing back and forth about whether or not it could possibly be real. Now the thing that sparked my interest in all of this was the research done over on a video at BillsChannel. This whole time I thought to myself that this was probably a fake because I knew alligators got large, but I never anticipated it to be that big. But it turns out that this specific alligator does actually exist and tends to frequent the area. So this got my gears turning, and it made me stop to think, what other animals out there have the possibility of growing to monstrous sizes such as this alligator? So today we shall be looking into just a few of these creatures. This will not be a top 10 list of any sorts, just stating a few that I myself find interesting, and I hope you guys enjoy. Starting us off as an animal I'm pretty sure everyone should at least know. Yes, it's the horse. Now I know it's an odd choice, but everyone who has been up close to these creatures should probably know how big these things tend to get. These animals are huge and usually built like a tank, making them feel even larger than they actually are. Now I know that there are several breeds of horses, and having a range from around 800 pounds to a little over a ton, there is a lot of variety, and towards the end of the spectrum, they get pretty massive. I mean, some of the largest horses are these right here. The Parturian, a breed of draft horses which just so happens to have some guys, such as this big dude, as part of their group. But another farm animal species, which has a crazy cousin out there, would have to be the pig. So if you are from some of the southern states of the US, then you may know what I am referring to. Well, it seems that we have a strange infestation of monstrous wild boars, which I had no clue about until a few years back. To me, it would honestly be terrifying to think that these things are just outside my home. Now, despite several claims and photos actually being fake or hoaxed, yes, there are a few fakes out there, just gotta look them up. There are in fact wild pigs roaming the woods down there. Now, we have squirrels and raccoons that we have to worry about. So again, I probably would be scared if a pig of this size or just of this wildness came towards me, because I like pigs, but I like those cute little pink ones. Moving along, we are going to end up somewhere a bit more aquatic, with a few species that are found either in or around water. And what better specimen to start us off than one of the few marine animals that I'm pretty sure most people seem to loathe globally, the jellyfish, and more specifically the massive lion's mane jelly. Oh, what's that? You thought I was gonna say the manahor? Pretty sure those guys are not really a species, to be honest. I remember reading somewhere that they are just a collection of small specimens, so yeah. But these guys, the lion's mane jelly, these guys are crazy, with the largest one being found at 7 feet 6 inches, with tentacles measuring up to 121.4 feet long. I would have honestly pooed my pants in the ocean just seeing it floating a few feet away. Thank God that these things prefer colder water, even if a similar species is found near Australia and New Zealand. Most are tended to be found up north, around the English Channel and northern seas of Europe. So, I'm sorry you guys, but I'm kind of glad they're not down here too. But on a much more delicious note, how about we talk about a few crustaceans that may go fantastically with some butter. Both the Japanese spider and coconut crabs are massive species of crabs that roam this world, and many people may never know what they look like. Well, here you go. The spider crab can measure up to 12 feet from both its claws to claw, and it can weigh anywhere up to 41 pounds. That is huge. That's like a little less than the weight of my dog. While the coconut crab weighs in at around 9 pounds, it can grow up to an average of 3 feet 3 inches. While this species is actually a much smaller, it is actually a bit more of a land roamer. So compare it to those little tiny crabs you see on the beach. Yeah, these ones are huge, about the size of a small child. And they are much more similar to hermit crabs actually. I'm still placing it up here though because of its size and where it is seen, and mainly since it can open coconuts with its claws. I can't even open up coconuts when I hit it with a hammer. Finally, I want to wrap this up with a species from one of my favorite animals ever, the bat. More specifically being that of the flying fox, a member of a suborder known as megabats. A true and honest thing, guys, go Google it. There's actually a suborder for massive bats. This particular set of bats has several species within it that are known to having the flying fox name associated with it, but the largest of them also accommodate for being some of the world's largest bats out there. I mean, just look at this dude. The largest flying bat measured as of now measures in at having a wingspan up to 4 feet 11 inches, and 5 individuals weighed in around 1.4 to 2.4 pounds. Now, there are most likely larger specimens out there, and there are heavier species out there that measure into a bit more close to 4 pounds, but unfortunately it is not known to public knowledge, either due to lack of specimens to actually measure, or simply because people who do so just aren't that big, and these sorts of measurements are just not passed along enough in the internet to be found easily. In any case, I hope you guys enjoy this little assortment of animals that are larger than we really give them credit for. If you guys enjoy this, don't forget to hit the like button and comment down below any species of animals, photos, or videos that you would like me to look into. I definitely enjoyed doing this, and I will probably do a few more as time passes, so I would really have a lot of fun doing a bit more selections that you guys would prefer. But until then, this is it, and I shall see you guys soon. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed this journey, hit the like button down below and leave a comment in the comment section. I always consider suggestions for new videos and topics, so do not be shy. Also, do not forget to subscribe in order to stay up to date on all things unexplained. Until then, I hope to see you again next time as we take another trip into the realm of the unknown.